So I've been seeing a bunch of stuff on Instagram about coffee raves, and I'm wondering, why is no one inviting me to a coffee rave? Am I not cool? Am I too old? Anyway, cheers from True Love Coffee Company, San Juan Capistrano.
Sliding into your screen is not just any coffee bag. It's a Roastar coffee bag. Don't need thousands. Personalized just 25 in Roastar's Design Lab. No design experience needed. Choose a pattern, add your logo and text, or create something memorable with AI. Being made in the Midwest, you can expect it on your doorstep in no time. Now that was smooth.
Talking to my chest.
Huh?
It's talking to my chest.
Just talk like this.
It's working.
Cool.
I never really know.
All right.
You know, I try to figure out.
2-hour
if I'm
conversation
recording.
ends, and you're like, oh, lunch gap.
Yeah. I did an interview with some people, and it was very clear that they were. I like the power dynamic. You guys are so much taller than me. So I'd say, hey everyone, welcome to True Love Coffee Roasters. It's the first stop of the Coffee People podcast. We're here with Lee and Dana. We're purveyors of this fine shop. I didn't think about the whole logging fast thing, but
That's perfect.
I think it's part of the show.
Yeah.
100%.
It's this show presented by Roastar, so don't forget that. The coffee packaging company where we talk to people. You guys opened how long ago?
February, so
February 3rd,
yeah,
opening day.
4 months ago.
So
Yeah.
barely open. Already kind of a vibe. I've been sitting here for a couple hours now, or an hour maybe, and just watching people kind of cycle in. Not crazy rush, but just a constant stream of local people. How does it feel to be, after a long process, which if people listen to our first show together, they can learn about.
Right.
How does it feel to just be here, sitting here, watching people drink your coffee?
It's definitely amazing. It's really cool to see people from week one come in and then seeing them every day since. Now that we're a part of people's morning rhythms is really cool, and just meeting new friends and just neighbors. I've just been so excited about having a new coffee shop in town, and it's been rad. And I didn't really know what to expect either, because I was barista for years and then roasted in a warehouse alone for 5 years straight, and then going back in the cafe culture, how much has changed. Signature drinks are so huge now, to where before it was just vanilla latte. It was the craziest thing, and now having to be creative with seasonal drinks, and then matcha is huge now, which I never made matcha before that too. So it's just funny going from production back into the cafe and just seeing how different it's, but how much has changed in 5 years, But
Dana, when we first met last year, you were kind of new to this. How do you feel you've adapted to the coffee culture, coming from hospitality?
I was definitely very green to coffee. I couldn't steam milk. I was terrified of steamer, and never worked in food and beverage in the past. I think the thing that helped me with hospitality is speaking with the guests isn't any different. Connecting with people that walk into the bar, it's no different than greeting someone at a hotel or anything I did in my past. So I think that was an easy transition. I think just learning to be a barista and like starting from the ground up was kind of challenging, but it's been fun. It's been fun to kind of start over and learn something.
And that's
new
been like something rad he's brought to this, is that like professionalism. Like he'll remember someone's name that came in once, like in the beginning. Like he's just so.
He goes, "Hey Ryan."
Yeah, like he's. And then most baristas are just like great at making drinks, but like bad with humans. So like establishing that like culture here early on, like we like know and care about people's day to day more than just making their drink. Because I'll like remember someone's drink order, but like not their name and like no details about their life, and then you'll like follow up with like how's so and so doing? Like I don't know, it's just like establishing that culture is huge. Because that's like definitely a shortfall of mine, is like name recognition and so.
I mean, as we're sitting here, half a dozen people would walk in and walk past our camera, obviously, which is great to create the vibe. You mentioned specialty drinks being a thing. You just put a post out about all these rom-com drinks.
Oh yeah.
Is that like a thing you're enjoying doing, or are you doing it because the people are demanding it?
Oh, I'm definitely enjoying it. But I definitely see like a trend in like kind of more mocktail-y, iced, refreshing drinks. I like keep leaning into that. Like this last season, we didn't do any flavored lattes, and like halfway through the season, I was like, oh, probably should have done a flavored latte, because like what people really want. But I don't know, I just like playing with syrups and making homemade things. Like I definitely am enjoying it. It's just exercising a new muscle, just like, and still trying to find the balance of sweetness. I have to like really lean on people around me to like taste test syrups, because I always undersweeten things, and I'm just so used to like this. So like a latte, I'm like, so much milk, like I just like can't figure out how to balance the sweetness. That's why I definitely like lean on my wife and other customers and stuff. So like, hey, try this. So it is super fun. It's just a new experience. Yeah.
What has been the response? Obviously, there's people here, but you're kind of in a strip mall. Mm-hmm. It's kind of a weird parking to get in and out. Mm-hmm. How are people finding you? Has San Juan responded to True Love?
A lot of people have been like word of mouth or like Instagram. Like there's been some people that have done posts or TikToks and stuff. So a handful of people come in like, oh, I found some TikTok, which is always cool. But then like we got a really cool sign painted by my friend Kyle, and it's like visible from Trader Joe's, which is super nice. So people walk out of the grocery store like, whoa, I didn't know there's a coffee shop here.
Yeah.
And it's always funny to me because it's like I've been here for years trying to get this open. So I'm like, how did you not know? But then I was like, oh wait, we didn't have like a sign out or anything. So it's funny that people like just stumble across it. Because it is a very passable area. Like this was an abandoned building for years, and then like mortgage offices and stuff. So it's like it's not like a high foot traffic area. So I was never too sure like how I was going to do. Like people can't really walk here, but there is plenty of parking, which people have been really excited about in San Juan, because parking's getting hard here. So that's been like nice for like the locals.
San Diego's talking about paid parking at the beach, and people are losing it. Dana, one of the things you bring with your hospitality experience is kind of creating an environment. What's kind of the culture you wanted people to? What do you want people to feel when they come into the shop?
I try to just be welcoming to everyone that comes in the door. When I first got into coffee, I had this idea in my head that it might be a little stuffy in certain coffee shops, just with past experience I've had. And I think my brother's big on this too, is just creating a warm, welcoming environment. And that's kind of like my background in hospitality, was creating that experience. And I wanted to replicate that here and just, connect with each individual that comes in and get to know them and make this a regular coffee shop for them. And, yeah, name recognition is huge, and just connecting on a personal level.
The name True Love Coffee Company. I always want to say coffee roaster. True Love Coffee Company. Have you seen people fall in love with the shop in the 4 months that you've been there? Has there been
It's been a few first dates for sure.
Definitely a few dates.
First dates, yeah.
And then I've seen people come here before their wedding, so they're all in like their wedding get-ups. We've definitely booked a lot of weddings with a coffee cart from this.
Yeah. You're still running the coffee cart?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it definitely makes us like run a little slimmer here because it's hard to like staff them both, but it's just there's so few coffee carts to where it's like plenty busy, great margins, and just good experience and exposure too. So we'll probably cater forever. It's just a good gig. But yeah, I'm excited to see if more people do.
I'm drinking one of your batch brews. What am I drinking today?
Anaerobic Rwanda.
Oh, that's your batch brew?
Yeah.
Okay. Just like your basic,
yeah.
I mean, it has like a ton of flavor. I was like, this doesn't seem like my normal. Okay, so
yeah.
you want a fancy batch brew is True Love Coffee Company.
Because it's like what all the baristas just drink all day long. We all just get small cups, just keep topping it off. So it's always put some fun on that,
Anything that we missed or you want people to know about where True Love is going over the next 4 months, a year, 10 years?
I feel like now that the cafe is moving, like we've got a great staff, and we're really trying to push wholesale more. So if you need any coffee.
Speaking of, we should actually have you look at this camera and tell people who you are, because I never asked your name. And then let them know how they can find you.
My name is Lizotte.
And I'm Dana, Lizotte's brother.
And you can find us on Instagram at True Love Coffee Co. And here in person at 32122 Community Capistrano.
In San Luis Capistrano.
Yeah.
I think we're going to take a tour.
Let's do it.
I love how when we sat down, they opened the
It's crazy. Yeah. I'm going to jump in.
Cool. See our storage room's looking.
Alright, so we are outside True Love. You were talking about a sign just a minute ago that a friend painted for you.
Yeah.
We want to show people that sign.
There she is.
And who's the artist that painted this? I know it.
Kyle. I'm going to butcher his last name, but let me get.
We're going to look it up.
Yeah. You hit him with the tag. He's amazing. That guy.
Perfect. Would you mind giving us a little tour of your shop?
Let's do it.
Bear in mind that I'm a rookie camera operator.
I mean, I'm a rookie interviewee. Nice. For a secret closet.
Lots of important
Storage.
storage and merch.
And then we got 2 RO systems, one for the batch brew at a slightly higher TDS, and then the espresso one at a slightly lower TDS.
How did you kind of come up with the aesthetic of the shop?
Just like old American vintage dinery. Yeah. And then like Taiwan's known to be like pretty Westernish, so we wanted to like nod to that too. So we have like the pattern tile. Yeah.
And we're looking at the La Marzocco. How did you end up deciding on the equipment you have? I mean, I love the all white aesthetic.
The FB80 is always my favorite machine. Like I love like the curves of it. It's just like a really classic looking machine. And then Spec Design in Australia like refurbished it and powder coated it. and then like antiqued brass for all the hardware on there, and then the oak knobs. That's really stoked on. And then I love the EK. It's like my favorite grinder ever. We pull shots on it. That's what we do all of our single origin on, and then batch brew and pour overs with it. And then we do the E65 for our decaf and the E80 grind by weight for the blend. It just helps people be so consistent. Never have to weigh it. It's weighing itself. And then big puck press fan. Now everyone's tamping with the same amount of pressure, because you train 30 pounds and then everyone's 30 pounds is way different. So it's just nice to have that level of consistency there. Come check out our closet. It's nice and tight.
This is our
Got more
fancy
cups.
behind the scenes
Mm-hmm.
True Love Coffee.
Uh-huh.
Is that cold brew that you guys are doing?
Yeah, it's still brewed hot and then rapidly chilled. And then, yeah, we do a single origin natural Ethiopia. It's just like real bright and light and crispy. It's definitely a fun one. Yeah, so they designed it all here, and it's all cut and sewn in Los Angeles. And then like the denim they get is like Japanese denim, Italian leather. It's like just super high-end clothing, but it's like built just definitely to last, or like timeless pieces. So I feel like it's like a similar, goal. Like start with really great materials. Like we start with really great coffee and do our best to highlight that. They start with really great denim, and then make it all here, which is super rad. Like people have come in, grab a cup of coffee, then walk out with a $2,000 jacket. Like it's pretty wild, but I don't know. It's just been cool to have like this store for people to like walk around and shop around, and while they're waiting for their coffee, it's not just like standing there watching you make their drink the entire time. So
if you could kind of just, if I were to say, hey, what has been the most rewarding part of this experience? The first less than half a year that you've been over. What would you say?
I think just establishing regulars, it's so cool. Like, I knew and assumed like my friends would come out and be supporters, but like just random people in the neighborhood that just come in every day is so cool, because it's like they don't need to like it, like my friends kind of need to like it, but just like, yeah, just friends and family and have been great. But then yeah, just like how many like new friends I've made just being here, and I don't know, it's just really cool. It becomes like people's like spot, or like their weekend spot, and that's been really, really rewarding. And then just my biggest downfall's always been social media, and it helps so much having this, because people will just post something and I hit repost. Like it's just like that's been super helpful too. But I don't know, it's just like it's really great going from roasting where like no news is good news to this where like you get to see someone's reaction like in real time, like whoa, like people are really enjoying the coffee, like, or they come back and buy retail bags. Like you get that like face-to-face interaction of like, I don't know, a positive experience. It's pretty amazing, because before that I'm just mailing boxes out, and if they order again I'm like, cool, I'm doing something right, but there's no like, this is great, like so that's been really cool, and luckily we haven't had too many people be mean, so it's up to that.
As we're walking, maybe you can tell me what's the motto behind Warm, Sweet, Kind? What's the reason behind it?
Yeah, I was originally wanting, like it to be like trying to figure out like a quick little phrase that like you think when you think of our coffee. The sweet kind of worked in two ways, with like just a lot of the coffees we source are like, brighter, more fruit forward, sweet coffees. But then the warm being like, just like a cozy spot. Like, I think that's something a lot of like the second wave shops did really well, where the coffee was kind of horrible, but the vibe's always so nice. You just want to like hang out in there and just like, I don't know, it's like a warm, inviting space. And then Kind's just pretty self-explanatory. But there's a quick little motto that Yeah, I don't know. It just came to me.